What's poppin', fellow nerds? Welcome back to another video of gameplay. So this is round 2 from last Friday's locals. This is my red Omnimon deck versus... I'm not really sure what to call it. It's a red deck. I kind of want to call it like annoying red deck, but you'll see what I'm talking about. It's red with a very small splash of yellow that I saw. So I did, quote, win the die roll, so I'm forced to go first again. We do open broken, though, and open a rookie and our tie memory setter. So far, nothing funky from the other red player. All standard cards right up until he digivolves into the Sylphimon. So when I see that, I assume he also has Mega Yellows or Yellow Megas, but I don't know what exactly he's playing as a teched Yellow Mega in red. And I promote my Agumon. And Digivolve into Dark Tyrannomon for 1. Unfortunately, there is a glare like right on the center of this table, so... once I play a card, you probably won't be able to see it. Digivolve into Lavo Garudamon for 2. And then I Digivolve into Phoenixmon for 2. He brings his dude out. And Digivolves into Blitzgreymon. Blitzgreymon's effect when Digivolving de-Digivolves 2 on one of your opponent's Digimon. So he gets to trash the top 2 cards of my Mega. Also, guys, don't forget about the giveaway that ends this Sunday on the 23rd. The links for both of them are in the description. One of them we are giving away a booster box of 1.5, and another one we are giving away 4 Digimon Tournament promo packs, 1 to 4 different people. And I Gaia Force his dude, because that's pretty much the only thing he has going on, so there's no reason not for me to just get rid of it. Something I don't understand, though, is he Gaia Forces my champion? It makes me think he kind of just has Gaia Force clogging his hand. He's probably running 4 of them, would be my guess. Which means you're probably going to draw multiples and they're just going to clog your hand real bad. So I do Digivolve into Lava Greedamon for 2 to choke him to 1 memory. And he Gaia Forces it again. So he definitely had multiples in his hands. He probably still has 1 more. And this, kids, is why Gaia Force is not that great of a card. Notice he doesn't really have anything going on. He just has Gaia Force. Like, yeah, it deleted my card, but he just has a rookie sitting on top of an egg. And he's giving me a bunch of memory. I'm pretty sure I had both Gaia Forces in my hand. Because I think I see the second one. And I do play my Agumon. His on-play effect is look at the top 5 cards of your deck. And then you can add 1 Tamer among them to your hand and put the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. It is a mandatory effect. So whether I want to do it or not, when I play him from hand, I do have to activate it. I just put all those on the bottom of my deck. I don't bother ordering them just because they're going to be like 30 cards deep in my deck, so I most likely won't see them. And he gets another Sylphimon in his breeding area. Now, Digivolve a Structure Deck Greymon on top of one of my Agumons. That's the one that has an inheritable effect of Security Attack +1. I now know I know exactly where I'm sitting for this match to have this glare on the card, so I know not to sit here anymore for any future matches, so I apologize for the glare. Then I Digivolve into my Groundramon to choke him at 1. So this guarantees that the worst thing he can do to me is Blitzgreymon me. He can't Omnimon or Alter S me on his turn, since he doesn't have enough memory to Digivolve into a Mega first. And there's my hand. Lots of rookies if you didn't see it. So right here, him Digivolving into that Wargreymon and leaving it in his breeding area tells me that he has a Mega in his hand, and it's most likely Alter S. Alter S would be the worst thing for my board in this scenario. So I do read that as just a future Alter S play. And that will inform my decision to do what I do on this turn. Because if he Alter S's me on his turn with my board the current way it is, it'll nuke all 3 of my Digimon. So it'll de-Digivolve 1 on both of the champions, and everything will be below 5,000, so everything will get blown up. So I just build up a little bit of something in my breeding area. And then I just start swinging into his security just to get some value out of those cards so he doesn't just get to blow them up for free. Both of them do die, but that's fine with me. He gets like 0 value out of Alter S-ing those cards. And I got to get rid of 3 of his security cards. And I am forced to play a rookie just to make it his turn. I do hit my second tie on this Agumon. So he does bring him out. And now he can Alter S me, and he does get to get a +2 by nuking 2 of my Digimon, but it's not that big of a deal anymore. That Agumon replaced itself, and he's essentially just +1ing me by killing my Gordramon. The Agumon replaced itself by putting Taikami in my hand when I played it. So I do Gaia Force's big stack, no reason not to there. I don't have a Phoenixmon and a level 2 ultimate to go into my Omnimon that I have in my hand. I have a Phoenixmon, but not a level 2 ultimate, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, I don't even have a Phoenixmon. So I couldn't Omnimon him, so I had to Gaia Force, which isn't a big deal. And I do bring my guy out of my breeding area just because I have so many rookies that I'm not really concerned about him blowing it up. He Digivolves into his Sylphimon again. And then he plays his red tie. And I play my last baby. And I do swing in his security, just in case he does have the ability to clear it on his turn. And just to apply more pressure on him. Because he's on a clock now with 1 security. He has to get the ball rolling, or I'm just going to swing him with my rookies that I'm about to play. And there is his only yellow mega that I do see. So he does get to recover +1. It is Seraphimon. On Digivolve, he gets to recover +1. And he's a 10k beat stick. And he does swing and take out one of my security. And so I just swing with the dudes I have. I don't care if they live or die. And I'm just going to try to set it up to where he can't win the following turn. So because that's a yellow mega, He cannot Omnimon me on his turn. So I'm just going to drop 2 Agumons. I play one for 3 to put me to 0 and play another one for 3 to put him to 3. And he cannot win. Like, he'd have to somehow play a blocker and get rid of one of them in order to win. So, like, he'd have to have a Cordramon and a Gaia Force. And he'd have to Digivolve the Cordramon on Monodramon. So it's a 2-card combo that he'd have to have just to not lose on the following turn. He swings in my security. And after thinking about it for a moment, he does concede because he knows that he can't clear my board to stop both attacks on the following turn. And he does me a favor and he chooses to go first for game 2, so I get to go second. Yay. He starts out by hatching his Digitama, Digivolving into Monodramon, and Digivolving into the Structure Deck Greymon for 2. Puts me to 2. I Digivolve my rookie after hatching. And here, I'm pretty sure I have the option. Yeah, I have a level 4 in my hand that I could have Digivolved. But I wanted to choke him at 1 by playing the rookie for 3. And then he chokes me back by playing a rookie for 2. And I promote my Agumon. Then I Digivolve for 2 to choke him to 1. That's the Greymon that has the inheritable plus 2000 if you can't see it from the glare. Then he finally gives me more than 1 memory by Digivolving into his Sylphimon. And I Digivolve into Metal Greymon to choke him at 1. And then I got lots of fun stuff in my hand. And he blitzes me to Digivolve back down to a rookie. But he does give me 3 memory to do so. And this situation's a little dangerous. Right now, my board loses to regular Omnimon and Alter S. Regular Omnimon can just call Agumon and nuke everything, so I do need to do something with my board. And so what I decided to do is I blitz him right back and Digivolve his blitz. That sets him back to where he shouldn't be able to Omnimon me on his turn. The guy forces my blitz, which is fine. Like, there's pretty much no way he's not playing for Gaia Force, because he's drawing it like it's his job. Which doesn't bother me at all. He's giving me a bunch of memory, and Gaia Force doesn't do anything for him. It's just clearing one of my dudes out. That's why I'm not a huge fan of that card. Like, it's good to have one in your hand at any given time, but not multiples. I Digivolve into my Groundramon. And I blitz him again, and because he only has a rookie and a champion, I can only Digivolve down to the rookie. And now this blitz demands attention, or it's going to start applying offensive pressure on the following turn. So he Gaia forces. Makes it my turn again, gives me a bunch of memory. This is fine with me. He doesn't get to advance his game state at all. At this point, I'm drawing so many cards that like I can build stacks. This match is honestly like this is a prime example of why Gaia Force at 4 is not that great. And I play my tie, and now he can't choke me anymore. Lots of goodies in there. And he swings. Smart of him, he does need to start applying pressure. He does have a bunch of small dudes. And this honestly makes no sense to me, the Kari. But he plays it. I'm thinking he must have yellow options in his deck. And that's why he plays a yellow tamer, but I think if you're going to splash a yellow tamer in your deck strictly for that ability, that's probably the worst one to use, in my opinion. Like, I think either TK would be better. And so now I Digivolve into Metal Greymon. That glare is atrocious, I do apologize. Then I play my Agumon just to set him to 3. And a bunch of cards that I don't really care about drawing, so not a big deal. And at this point, I'm pretty sure he's out of Gaia Forces, at least in his hand. So now he's feeling threatened by the stacks that keep growing on my side of the field, so he realizes he's running out of time, so he swings with his rookie. I do have a blocker on the field. I confirm that I think that's a Growlmon that hasn't swung yet, can only get as big as 6k. So he cannot run over my Corgimon for free. He would just crash with it, so I do decide to block the Monodramon. No point. No point in not blocking that. Just a free +1. And then he crashes. I'm honestly not sure what the point of this turn was for him. I didn't ask him about it after the match was over, but it's kind of interesting decisions that he was making. I don't know if maybe he forgot that the Corgimon was on the field when he swung with the rookie. Or maybe he was trying to clear a body so he didn't like auto lose on the following turn. And it is time to bring out the big dog right now. Dropping BT1 War Greymon. So this War Greymon is swinging for 19,000 for security attack +2. So he's checking 3 security and he's running over anything, including Omnimon. And then there's no reason for me not to just swing in with my other 2 guys. And I expect them to die, which I don't mind. I would prefer to have a rookie in my breeding area for the following turn, but it's not a huge deal. So what I do here is I do have the option of playing a rookie, but instead of doing that, I play a Groundramon. And it does put him to 5 and then card triggers and puts him to 6, but it makes it a lot harder for him to clear my board. because Groundramon has 6k DP. So Alt Arrest does not kill him. So he can't like blitz and then Alt Arrest me to clear my board. And he plays his Sylphimon. And he is trying his best to think his way out of not losing on my turn. And he plays his BT1 War Greymon. It's not alternate art, but it's the same exact card that I have on top of my stack. And he swings into my security here. So if he has Omnimon in his hand, like regular Omnimon, he can actually clear my board if he just swings into my War Greymon and then Omnimons to take out my Groundramon. He most likely would still lose the game because I would just be able to play a rookie and just drop more rookies on the field, like to where he couldn't block, but it would definitely keep him from losing the following turn. I don't think he has regular Omnimon in his hand, though, or he probably would have done that. And he does concede, so I do take the match 2-0. But I do appreciate you guys stopping by. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more of this content in the future. See ya.